Good day, I'm Hazell Roberts, a retired hospitality and home economist. I am here today teaming up with the Zero Hunger Trust to bring to you a simple Vincy lunch which you can prepare at your home. Low cost, and most ingredients used here today are found locally, either in the fish market or the vegetable or supermarket. We will be using Dolphin, but you can choose whichever fish you decide to use. We will be baking rather than frying in a little tomato sauce, locally made, homemade. Okay, so let's get started. We get our Dolphin and we place in a baking tin. Line each slice flat. You can place them close, it doesn't matter. And I'm deliberately using the tail. I love the tail. You purchase it like that, so any cut will do. Have a tomato sauce. Pre-prepared ginger slice, but you can chop them neatly if you so desire. You know, ginger has lots of nutritional benefits and add flavor. So I toss my ginger in my tomato sauce, my grind seasoning, I'll place my tomatoes on top of my fish. You can choose any other vegetable. I chose tomatoes because I have a wide variety. Then I simply mix my sauce and my seasoning. Mix it all together and add a 1/4 cup of water. Mix it in, and I simply pour it over my fish. I will place it now into the preheated oven for 25 minutes. Remember, we don't want to overcook our fish. Now, our seasonings are onto the fish. We are going to place in the oven for approximately 25 minutes to cook. Even though I did not show the first process, after purchasing my fish at the fish market, I cleaned when I got home with a little lime, using green seasonings, homemade. I added a little vinegar and marinated my fish for 1 hour before we began. Next, we are going to make a Dasheen pigeon peas salad. You can use any sort of ground provision. I have prepared my Dasheen, cooked and diced into small pieces. It is important to note that Dasheen is a very starchy ground provision, and there are lots of varieties. Now, I chose one of the varieties that was very firm so that I can dice easily. So, cooked, so I have my Dasheen and my vegetables. I'm going to put all of my vegetables in a bowl. My sweet pepper, celery, and chive, all found in my backyard garden. And I incorporate 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. You can, when you are finished, you will decide whether you want a bit more or less mayonnaise. Remember, when you are using mayonnaise, you should be careful. This product should be kept in the refrigerator at all times before eating to prevent any food poisoning. So I mix my mayonnaise and my vegetables to make sure that they are well incorporated. Then I add to the dasheen. Now I do this to make sure that all vegetables are coated. Then I add my cooked green pigeon peas. I cook them and I make sure that they are firm. So I add my pigeon peas and I fold in. Very tasty. I fold in, making sure my dasheen is well coated with my vegetables and pigeon peas is evenly spread. Here we go, our dasheen pigeon peas salad. You store in the refrigerator until you're ready to eat. Now we are going to make our vegetable dish for today, a steamed vegetable salad. This dish consists of broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, roughly chopped, and sweet pepper. I'll place them in a large mixing bowl. I added red pepper for color, and we have texture, different vegetables. We also have some pumpkin. Now, pumpkin takes a much longer time to cook than these other vegetables. So what I did, I steamed it for 3 minutes. Just to make, I cleaned, chopped, and cut my pumpkin. I kept the skin on to make sure that the pumpkin itself would keep firm in it. So I am going to add my other ingredients, and last, after I'll add the pumpkin. 1 teaspoon of oil. You can, this is optional. If you don't like to use oil, you don't have to, but it helps to moisten and add flavor. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, and salt is optional. I ensure that all the vegetables are coated with the oil and black pepper. It's well coated, covered with the oil. Then I add my pumpkin. If you add the pumpkin without cooking, the other vegetables will become too soft and your salad will be mushy. You don't want your salad mushy, you want it crisp and nice. Right? Then I add my salad into a baking pan. With 1/4 cup of water. We don't want to have too much water. We want our vegetables crisp and nice, and I cover and bake for 15 minutes. I'll check if at 10 minutes you like it more crunchy, you don't like your vegetables too soft, or you want to make it softer, depending on your taste, you can do that. I'll place in the oven at 360 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. Now our meal is completed, so we are going to plate. Our dasheen green pigeon pea salad. Remember, portion is important. Our Dasheen, which is a starch, should be about a quarter of the plate or less. Our green pigeon peas falls under the vegetable category, very nutritious. And we'll add our steamed vegetable salad. You have a very nutritious meal here. Remember, your vegetables should take up about half of your plate. And our fish should be about the size of our middle hand. So we don't want to consume too much at any one time. So we'll have a generous portion of fish. There you go. And some of our nice gravy to top it all. So here we have our local Vincy lunch using one of our main ground provision, Dasheen. To go along with our delicious dish, we are going to have a glass of coconut water and a slice of cake. You can choose to have a fruit instead. Local coconut water. And our cake. This is our meal completed. Our vegetables, starch, a small amount of fish, our coconut water, and a slice of cake. Do enjoy.